Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of SRB TV, and on today's episode we are finally looking at the Supergirl Flash crossover known as World's Finest.
Yes.
You can say how much you hate the title again.
I hate the damn title. I'm sorry. When you hear World's Finest, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Batman and Superman. I am
Well,
sorry.
you can't do that right now. Right now it's Batman versus Superman.
I know. Still haven't seen it yet. Don't judge me.
All we know from what we know, yeah, that's a mouthful, is that Flash shows up, most likely trying. This
is the theory that he's come up with. Me, I don't know.
Flash shows up after another failed attempt at trying to get back to Earth 2. And so,
or either that, or even maybe he's still trying to build up his Speed Force. Maybe that's a possibility.
Well, we saw in one clip you see a device. In one clip we saw for a show.
Yeah, in the preview. Yeah, the preview you saw he's wearing a device.
So, like I said, they may be trying to get back to Earth 2, but fail, and he wound up there. And then probably most of the episodes just have them doing some crossover.
That's one or the other. Like I said, it's either he's trying to get to Earth 2, or remember he's still trying to build up his speed again.
And from what we learned last episode, we learned that what's Silver Banshee's real name?
I forgot what her name was. Siobhan?
I think Siobhan or something.
Something like that.
It turns out she's a metahuman.
She's a metahuman.
It looks like she's a metahuman for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, for what we're gonna see just them teaming up to take on Livewire and Silver Banshee. So it's gonna be interesting to say the least. It'll be interesting to see how much their worlds are different, considering both are essentially the beginnings of the DC universe. Both the Flash and Arrow, the Flaro. I read that somewhere yesterday. The Flaro universe.
Yeah.
The DC Flaro universes and where Supergirls are different, but kind of the same. Where they're in the beginnings.
Yeah.
There's no Justice League on this one. We just found out about Martian Man. The world just found out about Martian Manhunter, or at the very least, Supergirl just found out about Martian Manhunter.
So in this world, pretty much what it seems like is this world, this Flash has not really pretty much appeared just yet.
Yeah, their version of Barry hasn't shown up yet for the most part. Barry, Wally, the whole gang.
It's taking a little bit longer than expected.
So we already know what to expect from this. We've seen a gazillion crossover TV shows, episodes. Movies, video games.
What really pushes this is that it's not only a crossover event, but it's a crossover network event, because it's going from CW to the CBS, which is you rarely see something like that happen.
The only reason this is being done is that the person in charge of the current DC live action TV series is Greg Berlanti, his production company. You remember when Without a Trace crossover with CSI?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that was because Bruckheimer produces it.
He does both shows. It's that was the only. Besides, like I said, that was another show that had a big epic type of crossover.
And I have no doubt this is probably the beginning of another future crossovers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, if it does good. I've already heard positive things about it. Fortunately we've been really busy, so we're just now getting to it the day after. But from what I've heard, for the most part, there's a lot of positive reactions to this episode. So it could lead into future crossovers.
Yeah, with Supergirl coming over. Yeah, Supergirl could maybe coming over to the Flash's universe, or maybe at some point, maybe the Flash's, somehow that Supergirl eventually, in his world comes to be. Who knows?
But for now, let's check out the episode.
Here we go.
Is she at the DEO?
She's definitely not at Fort Ross.
She's at the DEO.
Trust me, we checked.
And you're sure she's a metahuman. They've never encountered a metahuman.
It was a big place. We
Yeah.
didn't all know each other.
She fell 4 stories, Carl. There's not a scratch on her. The only other person I know capable of that is you.
This is where the Flash is going to be like,
she should
at
be
some
our
point,
source
they're
of
called
information.
metahumans.
They're called metahumans.
I saw that winning the people back wasn't going so well.
I have tried everything I could think of last night.
I was right.
This is going to be an episode where Flash is going to help her.
Become a
a
hero
hero.
again to the people.
That's all it took to just erase all the good I did before.
You were poisoned. It's not your
I
fault.
was right. I can't believe I was right.
He knows that this symbol
It's
doesn't
only-
mean what it used to anymore. Thanks for nothing.
Well, I don't think she's one of the
That was
first.
such a waste
Not
of
one
time.
of the
But there's
first,
not
first
proper
encounter.
there's not
Well,
proper
not the
term
aliens are
coined
bad,
for him.
they
in
look like
this
the
property.
aliens.
And I think Barry is going to be the one to give him that term.
Supergirl.
True.
I'm scared, Win.
I know. I'm sorry. We are gonna figure this out together.
Yeah,
All right.
villain and the son of a
No one
villain.
here is abandoned.
I know, right?
Siobhan, including me.
No, sorry, a son of a villain who doesn't want to be evil. Oh, she's fine. She's Supergirl.
Yeah, but how is she going to explain this shit?
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, the music, too!
You're on fire.
Oh, no.
You don't seem that bothered by the fact that you're on fire.
I didn't need you to save me.
You just fell from the skyscraper.
And that portal looked like the one they've been trying to open for a while now.
Get back to the city.
That's a new one.
Impossible.
It's obviously impossible. That's where she sees him. Like, what the hell?
How did you do that?
I'm Supergirl.
You're doing now?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just.
Hey, I'm Barry Allen, fastest man alive. I also think that I'm on the wrong Earth. I'm gonna need your help.
I'm gonna need your help.
Oh, boy.
See, he's building up his speed. That's what he was doing. That explains it.
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. But what happened to Siobhan?
Oh, well, after she went like all Mariah Carey on you, she just split. Oh, so we both have Mariah Carey. That's something. Hey, sir, I'm Barry Allen.
James Ellis.
And this is Win. You guys, not quite sure how to tell you this. Barry is from another universe.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh, wow. So the theory of the multiverse, that's true. Oh, yeah.
It's
Big
true.
time.
Your
I still
multiverse.
don't believe it, and I'm from another planet.
I guess.
Hold on.
Explanation.
I guess that's Earth 3.
All right, so
It's
imagine
Earth 3.
there are
It's
multiple
Earth 3.
versions of Earth. One where the Nazis won World War II, one where Kennedy was never assassinated, one where all of us are evil. Been there, it sucks.
Been there, it sucks. Wait a minute, Liz! What?
But they vibrate at a different
Oh my-
frequency, so they can't see one another.
A sidekick?
No, not sidekick. Well,
Wait a minute, who are you?
Partner, maybe. Speaking was the wrong choice. I see that now.
All four of you standing there doing nothing. You look like the attractive yet non-threatening, racially diverse cast of a CW show.
Oh!
He's not
You look like the racially diverse cast of a
Anyways, cousin, we're such good friends.
Yeah, it feels like we're family sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I love that.
Look at them though, it's true!
Look at the racially diverse cat, the cute-looking racially diverse cats of a
There are
CW
a lot
show.
of people who want to know what happened. Speak to no one. You're mine. I will let you know when you should reveal this exclusive information.
But you will also destroy your soul.
I would love to kill that little blonde twig who ruined my life.
Okay.
Yeah, they're too blonde for
I
it.
tried, but Supergirl showed up and saved her. How am I gonna kill
No,
Kara
the
if
Flash.
she's got a superhero protecting her?
What is it? The enemy of my enemy
Livewire.
is my new partner.
She's gonna break out Livewire.
Yeah, but she doesn't know about the Flash or the Blur! I can't believe
Blur.
the fucking Blur!
She does make a good point though. The Flash needs to sound like somebody revealing themselves in an alleyway.
place is amazing. Is this a spaceship?
That's actually my spaceship.
I love this Earth. Hey, wait, can I get a picture with this bad boy?
Oh yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Wait. It's probably.
Well, as it just so happens, catching criminals is both my night and day job. I'm a CSI. By the way, do you guys have a crime lab here?
Yeah, my sister's lab's right over here.
Wait, you have a sister?
You have a
Where's she at?
sister?
I wish I knew.
That's the question. Where is this sister?
Remember, she's with
Oh yeah, that's right.
Manhunter trying to find their father.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
We found Livewire.
That's great news. Actually, it was Barry. Of course it was.
Chris was.
Livewire's ability to absorb the electrical energy in the air surrounding her gave me an idea, so I wrote an algorithm to monitor variations of meter usage around the city, and it all leads to that warehouse. I see bad guys love their abandoned warehouses on your Earth, too, huh?
No, she's too dangerous. Let's go.
All right, yeah, what's the plan?
Catch the bad girl. Bring her back here so she can't hurt anyone. 85% chance of punching.
There's a
Okay, yeah, that I get, but, like, what's the plan? Maybe we can overload her somehow? Yeah, what I told you how much I like that guy.
Oh, it was awesome.
It's pretty cool.
For the record, I got here first.
Nah, for the record, I went around the block to check the perimeter, so technically I let you get here.
You sure this is the right place?
Once
What?
you
I'm just
two are
trying-
dead, I can finally give that little blonde mop at Car Danvers the death she deserves.
Maybe Car Danvers is tougher than you think.
Nice!
Team up! Team up!
Team up attack! Cross Twister! That's what I'm calling it. Kind of pending.
You gotta wait.
But why throw the lightning?
Before the
She
snowball.
told you before they got there.
The
It's rough.
And when I was helping people as Supergirl, I was
no. Come on.
so happy. And now that the people don't want me to help them,
Hey.
I feel lost. And I'm in such a hurry to prove myself again. I'm making stupid mistakes like today.
Stay. Stay, girl.
This is gonna sound
Stay.
ironic
Stay.
coming from me, but
You stay. You're a good girl. You need to
you
stay.
need to slow down. Just keep doing your good
The
work.
advice.
Slow down.
The public will
No, I'm saying I'm right. I was right again, but
How can you be so sure?
Because the same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So what finally fixed things?
friends.
Time.
I'm friends.
You know, your voice is just about as grating as this.
Siobhan, don't do this.
Don't let me hurt you up.
Hey, I can help you. We can find a way to fix this.
I don't need help. This is who I am.
No, it's not. You cannot keep hurting people, Siobhan. It's wrong.
Oh, but it feels so right.
Just listen to me, okay? You are
I'm just noticing.
confused.
Is
I know.
that her
How
actual
upset you were when you
like
found out this stuff about the
skin
dead.
color, or is that still
I
The
know.
way they're doing it, it looks like it's a part of. I don't know.
You wanted him to be a better person. Yeah. You wanted that for yourself, too. Okay, you do not have to cross this line. Siobhan, please, just let me try and help you.
Nope.
I'm good as is.
Oh man. Can't say Gwen didn't try.
So back on my Earth, we fought a villain who used sound waves as a weapon. He called himself Pied Piper.
That's a cool name.
So I whipped up these bad boys. I keep saying bad boys.
It's Cisco only knew.
Yeah,
I know,
protect us
right?
From Silver Banshee's yelly voice.
No, I'm not asking for myself. I'm asking for my boys. I'm all they have. Please don't take their mother away from them.
It's Sparky.
Sparky. Yeah, it's Sparky.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you say we step away from the nice lady? Settle this like women. What?
What?
More you guys hear than me.
There's more of you guys here than me.
It's working.
Yeah, it's working.
It works.
Told you it'd work.
Told you they work.
Hey, two little boys. What are you waiting for? Watch you yell out.
Yes, here we go.
I don't blame her. I don't think it's very.
Yeah. There's her spotlight right here. That was her spotlight right there. That's gonna her whole life.
There's one helicopter.
I know, right?
Really? It was
Really?
one
It
helicopter.
was one helicopter.
Remember how much shit she did a couple episodes ago?
Spider-Man did more than that, and he's looking at.
I mean, but his fight was my favorite fight.
Yeah, yeah. Besides that,
Oh, she can fly. Wait, she can always technically fly.
yeah, I remember because the electricity.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like a race?
Yeah, I guess.
A race. Nice.
Think you can keep up, Girl of Steel?
Oh, just you watch Scarlet Speedster.
Scarlet Speedster. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you very young.
I'm really gonna miss you too,
I
Carl.
doubt this is gonna be the
Or
last
Kara
time.
Zor-El, which is your alien name, because you're an alien,
You're
which
an
I think is very cool. I think James Olsen thinks so too.
He sees
What
it
makes you
too.
say that?
You remember before when I told you to take things slow? It's good advice for a superhero. Lousy advice for two people who really like each other. Maybe it's time to speed things up.
Maybe.
Alright. Marks?
Right. Set.
Go.
Go. There we go. Woo.
Wow. It's okay.
So I got sworn.
Just kiss already. Get it over with.
You go first.
I just wanted to talk to you about Infinite Earths.
Infinite Earths.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure, there won't ever be a crisis
Barry was
on
saying-
the Infinite
Infinite
Earths.
Barry was
That's another Easter egg with the
explaining
Infinite
to us
Earth.
that there's an infinite number of Earths, and they all vibrate at different speeds, so they can occupy the same space, but never actually come into contact with. If two of these infinite Earths can manage to find a way to vibrate at the exact same speed,
Vibrate.
maybe.
Let's not get let's not get
maybe
all
it's
giggity on
transcendent
this.
Carl, what are you trying to say?
I want to kiss you really badly right now.
I'm so much better at doing
Oh, right.
About fucking time. I mean, I'm not in the whole.
No, Gwen's gonna need a lot of help coping with the fact that his ex-girlfriend's a villain.
Yeah.
Was that good? Was it not good? Too good? James?
What the fuck?
James, are you okay?
That's like mind control shit right there.
Wait, the fuck?
James?
The Myriad. I think it's the
It's
Myriad.
the Myriad. Non's now starting to come out back from the whole morning stage.
I know kissing Supergirl was shocking thing, but I don't think it's that shocking.
No. Myriad has been activated.
The Myriad has been activated.
For you, Astra. First national city. And then the Earth itself will belong to us.
What's the deal with Superman?
I think they found a frequency that controls humans. Holy shit!
Oh!
I guess I'm right on money. found a frequency that can hypnotize humans.
That's not good.
Holy crap! God damn! What a way to end what was a very bright and colorful episode.
I know. Holy crap. Well, Nod had to make a return anyway since the whole
Myriad thing.
not only the Myriad thing. Remember, they had to go on a sabbatical type of thing to mourn for his wife.
guess those weeks were up. I guess.
I guess so. So I mean,
But other than that, this was a fine episode.
it was a good
It
episode.
was a good episode. It was a great, a solid crossover overall.
Yeah,
You know,
they did a good job.
We got some nice interactions. Some
A lot of good Easter eggs they dropped in there.
Still a favorite line. You all saying it reminds me. You all look like a group of young, racially diverse people you would see on the CW. That's true.
It's true.
That's
Then was it
true.
in the other one where it's like, have you ever been on Earth where we're all villains? Yeah, and that's so satisfying. Win! I want to see that episode.
I was talking to Bruce during one of the commercial breaks, and I made a good point. It's like, when is this going to take place in Flash
The
time?
Flash time. I mean,
Is this going to take place during, essentially tonight's episode, where Barry is already going through trying to fix the past?
do we see him coming back in tonight's episode? Do we see him finally coming back, or is it the end of the episode tonight where we see him going and then coming back at some point?
Yeah, I would really like to know that.
Because I definitely want to see Cisco's reaction to a lot of this, because he could be asking so many questions.
Yeah. All right, this was a great episode. Everybody had great chemistry with each other.
Only disappointment is I thought there was gonna be more to her being.
I think that was my only negative to this. I thought there was gonna be more to her trying to prove to everyone that she's still
a hero. Yeah, exactly. I thought there was gonna be more.
Not
It
just
was a single helicopter.
it was just a single helicopter.
It was I understand maybe if it's a airlines or something like that, and she goes up. I understand that part, but it was a single helicopter with was it maybe one or two people in it?
Yeah.
That is it. And then the people come forward. I'm like, oh come on, Spider-Man deserved a lot more.
Exactly.
He had a long, great fight,
Yeah, yeah, I was really our only downside. The Silver Banshee outfit was fine.
It was
I mean,
decent.
it felt really corny.
To me,
More-
Silver Banshee was corny, but Livewires, they did a better job in her outfit this time.
They improved her outfit a little bit, yeah.
Her outfit was much better, and her attitude to a lot of stuff improved to me.
Yeah.
But I definitely that's what I said. The Easter eggs they dropped left and forth from the Blur, making fun of Smallville to making fun of CW. All of that. It was just phenomenal. You're just like, wow, really?
It was a great interaction for a lot of the cast.
Now it's just time for at some point Supergirl to appear on the Flash at some point.
Which I think that will probably happen within the next season 2 and season 3 of the Flash and Supergirl respectively.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it'd be a great way. I mean, I don't know how they would do it because since the whole multiverse type of thing.
But like I just said in our intro video, is Berlanti production. So
yeah.
if this did good enough, which like I said, or received positive reception, I can see why now. I wouldn't doubt them doing it again. Like
this time having the other way around.
Like remember how popular the first Flash Arrow crossover was?
Yeah.
Exactly. Now look, there's Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's the Flash. There's the Legends of Tomorrow. There's even talk about another DC series.
Oh yeah, another one.
Which I don't like the current title of it, but that's
what was the current title?
Legends. That's it, just Legends.
Don't we have Legends of Tomorrow?
That's it's the
I'm
current
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
it's a
they'll
working
change it.
title, but
It's a working title.
But anyways, that's my point. If this works, there could be more down the line.
More potential.
Where like Supergirl crossover to the Flash. Imagine Cisco meeting Supergirl.
Oh my God!
That
reaction.
would be amazing.
That would be amazing. This is his reaction. This would be him asking so many questions and stuff like that.
But other than that, like I said, solid episode.
A solid episode. Yeah, it helped him introduce.
And every crossover should. Some fun interaction between the two characters. Some amazing teamwork, like when they combine her Frost Breath with his Swisser hands. Yeah. Great interaction between the non-heroes. It didn't take long for them to realize he was a hero. It wasn't one of those, oh, they're gonna clash and then they're gonna make up.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I like it when they're at the DEO and all of a sudden they all got their guns pointing. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
And like I kept on saying during, I was right. This episode, I was right about my theory. This episode would help Supergirl realize. Well, Flash would help Supergirl realize that she's still a hero.
That's why even he told her it's gonna take time. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's just gonna take time. I mean,
As for your relationship, though,
yeah, that's
which
a
I'm
different story.
surprised Kat had the best fucking advice in this episode.
Exactly. Just like wait.
Barry showed up.
Then Barry showed up. You know, it's just like I just like when you're like I'm Supergirl. Wait, who? And then
Yeah.
he's like I'm the Flash. She's like
He goes over the list of heroes he knows, and she's like, nah.
no. Which means pretty much in her universe everything's still young and fresh. Everybody knows of the aliens. You know, Superman,
Yeah.
Supergirl. That's it.
I'm surprised she didn't bring up Superman, though. That's the other
That's
thing.
that's an interesting point.
Like,
because
I
you
can
mentioned
understand
she
I
didn't-
can understand why she didn't bring up Manhunter. I can understand that, but she didn't bring up Superman.
That's a good point.
I was surprising. But other than that, like I said, fantastic crossover
Oh, yes.
episode. Now, the question is, if you don't watch Supergirl, but you watch The Flash, should you watch this episode? No, not really.
Yeah.
I'm being perfectly honest. If you're a fan of The Flash, but don't really watch Supergirl, all this was him showing up, interacting with them, and that's really it. He's the only actor.
Yeah.
He's the only actor from the CW series that shows up. He interacts with them. He does those nice little nods if you watch both shows.
Yeah.
But if you don't watch Supergirl, you don't have to watch this. If you're interested though, it is a worth fun watch. Like you said, they have some great chemistry with each other.
Yeah.
You know, they had some great banter back and forth.
Back and forth, it was really cool how they were bouncing off of
At
each
first,
other.
it wasn't bad overall. It was
Yeah.
a solid episode.
Even though they
But-
did cut out like one little scene, but that was about it.
But in the end, though, oh yeah, that part is.
Yeah.
But in the end, though, it's up to you.
Yeah.
You
It's
know.
all up to you.
Our suggestion is, if you watch Flash, don't watch.
You
Supergirl,
watch-
You don't need
yeah.
to really watch.
Yeah.
But if you are curious, let me rephrase this. If you're curious, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
There's no harm in it. Like, the only part you probably will not understand, really 100% not understand, is the ending scene with the myriad activating.
Yeah.
But
That's the
it.
thing. You have to watch the series of Supergirl to understand what's going on exactly. Now you know what would be really twisted is that instead of Supergirl coming onto the Flash episode, what if out of nowhere she somehow comes into Arrow's world? That'd be interesting.
Or she, well, we already know, like, time and space is a thing. What if she shows up on episode of Legends?
hey, careful.
What if she shows up on an episode of Legends of Tomorrow?
That too. That's a good interesting point where she bumps into them somehow.
I hate to bring up Doctor Who again, but Doctor Who brought that up in an episode where, like, yeah, they can time travel, but there was a point early on during the time of the Gallifreyans where they actually had the ability to jump dimensions.
They jumped up from dimension,
Me-
parallel dimension.
You
then-
remember that 10th Doctor episode?
Yeah, I remember
where
it.
they hit that pocket in the time vortex and they wind up in the alternate dimension?
yeah.
That's my point exactly. That's
It
why
can
I
happen
think,
at any point.
so that's why they can make that happen, where they find a pocket or she actually runs into them or vice versa. I think Legends Tomorrow overall will be my second choice if it's not The Flash.
That's true. That's true. I mean, people still are hesitant with Arrow, which I'm sorry, I'm still a fan of. I mean, The Flash is doing a phenomenal job. Supergirl's been doing a good job. Arrow, I'm still in love with Arrow. I still like Arrow because he's that one hero just like Batman. Doesn't have abilities or powers or anything like that, but still uses his wit, his intuition, all that type of stuff.
And in the future, a robot arm.
Exactly. But
But other than that, though, great episode. Check it out if you can. But for now, if you're new to the channel, you can like, comment, share, subscribe.
let's enter our last SRB TV episodes. Click right there. Check it out. See any episodes that we've been up to or watched recently. If you want to see any of our regular trailer reactions, video reactions, YouTube, blah 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 blah. Bam! Click
more
right
click.
here. And check it out and see and check out some of our reaction videos.
But for now, I'm Fox.
I'm Bruce.
And on next episode of SRE TV, we're going to be looking at some wrestling. As we're going to be taking... You're not going to join me on that?
No, that one's on you.
Oh, some wrestling! As we take a look at the WWE Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania 32. Yeah, 32. Yeah, 32. Oh, that'll be our next episode of this. But for now, we'll be seeing you on the next episode of SRB TV.
See ya.
Later.